Hi everyone, it's Norma, and I'm going to do a quick empties video. I actually was cleaning up a little bit before I get ready to leave for work, and I normally keep my empties on my kitchen counter, like behind. I have like a double sink and then the faucet, so there's like a little ledge area that I can set the candles on. So I usually just store my empties right there, but now they're spilling over into the actual counter space, and I have a very, very small gallery kitchen. It's like, I can't take it anymore. I got to get this empty videos done and get these out of here. So as soon as I'm done with this video, they're going in the trash. And it's a good time to do it because I just finished up a pumpkin this morning, one of those giant centerpiece pumpkins from Goose Creek. And I don't have anything else that's going to be finishing up within the next couple of days, because normally I like to do my empties video at the end of the month. Although lately I've been burning so many candles, I've been doing two. I did an empties video, I think like a couple weeks ago. So this is my last one for the month of January. And I'm getting ready to start all new scents for February, so that's always exciting. So let's get to it. I got to do it really quick because, like I said, I have to get these in the trash and get ready for work. So I'm going to start, I guess I'll just start with the front row here. This is a candle from Goose Creek. This is Cozy Home. I did a review on it. I like this scent, you know, some scent issues with Goose Creek. I do try to keep my wicks trimmed as short as possible because they have pretty strong wicks and the flames will shoot up sky high if I don't keep an eye on it. But I do like this scent. You know, I'm not like in love with it. But I did like it enough to order it again in the silver-plated jar collection. So I have some more of this for next year. This is Yankee Candles Lemon Zest. This is one of my favorite lemons, and I started this one early in the month because I was kind of tired of all the Christmas scents, and I just wanted some lemon to refresh everything. And I talked about this in my first empties video. And the lemon just wasn't doing it for me, but I did finish this one up. And I mean, for the most part, it did pretty well. There was a little bit of residue. It started to tunnel a little bit toward the end because I was just like tired of it. I want it done, and I was just like, whatever. I didn't care if, you know, if I gave it proper burn time. And it actually could have burnt longer than what it actually did. I was just, you know, done with it and wanted to replace it with something else. So I didn't quite finish it off. But for the most part, I really like lemon zest, and you know, I have several in my stash, and it's one that, as long as I can still get it, I always pick up a jar here or there. This is one that I have not done a review on, and I didn't even do a haul video on it. This is Yankee Candles Champaca Blossom, and this is one of the UK scents that you can get online. And I was really interested to try this one because when I looked up Champaca Blossom, it's actually the flower that they use to make the perfume Joy. And I actually had a woman in my life who was almost like a second mother to me for many, many years. And the only perfume she wore was Joy. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, I have to try this candle. So I got it, and I actually have another one. So I will try eventually to get a review on it. But basically, I was really disappointed. It's a beautiful light floral scent. It's a little bit of sweet, but not too sweet. Definitely you get a little bit of the perfume note in it, but not too much because I don't like really perfumey florals. Unfortunately, the scent through on this was super, super light. I had it in the bathroom, and unless I stuck my nose over the jar, I really couldn't smell it. The scent throw did improve near the very end. As you can see, beautiful clean burn. I didn't even have this one in a hurricane. I just had it with an aluminum lid. Beautiful burn. No issues with that, but scent throw too light. Napa Valley Sun. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite candles. In fact, I made it a mission to get some more during the recent sale. So once I got some more in my stock, I decided to, you know, drag out the one I had. I had actually started it maybe in December. I don't remember exactly what, but then I put it away. So I said, okay, now I'm going to finish it. And this thing was a bear. I swear, I have never had a candle from Yankee that performed quite as bad as this. And right now I have Golden Sands going, and it's giving me similar trouble, not as bad, but I never ever got a wax pull on this one. And I had it in a hurricane, I had it with an aluminum lid, And I even kept the candle going all night. I had it in my bedroom, and I'm a light sleeper, so I got cats that constantly wake me up. So I'd, wake up periodically and take a look at it, and never, ever got a wax pull. I performed surgery on it, cut out wax, did everything I could think of, foiled it. It just never, ever pulled out. Never. And I mean, I burnt this candle many times. It's one of my favorites, and I've never really had a problem like that with that. So I don't know if it was a bad batch. I just don't understand it. I was really shocked, but I still like the scent. But so it just was a really, must have been a bad batch is all I can say. Then this is a Kringle candle. I can't remember if I did a review on this or not. I got this one last year, and I don't think I did like a full review, but I think I talked about it with some other candles. This was from their discontinued line, their country kitchen line or whatever they called it. This was American apple pie. Nice fresh apple scent, not really a strong bakery scent, more like apples with sugar. But, very light throw. This one, hang on. This one did burn all the way down, I didn't clean anything out. There's, you can see a little bit of wax in there. Burned all the way down. The wax did discolor, so it's kind of good it was in this kind of label because you couldn't really see it unless you looked in. It was okay performance-wise, beautiful, two-wick white paraffin wax. I just wish that the scent though would have been better on this one. Then I have Crossroads candle. This is Santa's Cookie Crumble. I didn't do a review on this one, but we talked about it a lot when, the Crossroads craze occurred. And, I mean, it burned pretty good. I had no issues with it, but as you can see, a lot of soot. And I did keep my wicks trimmed on this. I admit toward the end I did kind of let them go, so some of the soot's my fault. But it did tend to soot a little bit on its own if I didn't keep my eye on those wicks and keep them short. Christmas cookie, this is a classic. I'm not going to go too much into it. However, this is the first time I've actually had it in the 2-wick tumbler, and I never, ever had to trim the wicks on this one. The wicks were really thin. I wasn't used to having this kind of wick in a tumbler. Usually they have like the ravelly ones, but maybe because this is the paraffin wax. But I never trimmed the wicks on this one. A little bit of soot, but not too bad. I use this one as a buffer candle, and I didn't really get too much of a scent on it. Even now, like when I smell it, I can't really smell anything. And, normally Christmas cookie is pretty good, but I've only had it in the jar form before. Frosting, this is a writing jar that I got at Home Goods for, how much did I pay for it? $12.99. And basically frosting is a dupe for Yankees Buttercream, which is now being retired. This also is a candle that I use as a buffer scent. I don't burn this candle on the own just to enjoy the scent of buttercream. To me, it's just, something to add some extra sweetness to the air, or if I need like an extra candle burning somewhere because I like to have points of light at certain locations in my condo. So this is always just a good buffer candle. And I don't know if I have any more of these. I maybe have one more because I do like it, but it's not, like I said, a scent that I would just burn for itself. Cinnamon Vanilla. This one was amazing. Beautiful, clean burn. I had no issues with it whatsoever. Pulled out. It threw strong. I had it in my computer room. It filled the room. And I actually had it burning with this one, which is Carrot Cake. This was one that I was able to find at my store during the semi-annual sale. And I've always wanted this candle, and I never had it. Last time it was out, I didn't get it because, I'm not really that much in the bakery sense. But I've expanded my horizons. And I really like this one. It did smell like carrot cake, and you get a little bit of that cream cheese frosting, but more of the spicy carrot cake note. And I didn't do a review on this one either. I do have more. But it was, on its own, I would say it was like a medium throw. I mean, I could definitely smell it. I wouldn't say it filled the entire room, but it filled most of the room. But I had it burning with the cinnamon vanilla, and the two together were just awesome. But the cinnamon vanilla definitely was stronger than the carrot cake. So eventually I'll have to try this one on its own and do a review. Same thing with the cookies and cream. when I got this one, I meant to pick up Christmas cookie during the semi-annual sale, either Christmas cookie or snowflake cookie, because I just wanted some basic vanilla scents to use as buffers. And they were sold out of both. So they had cookies and cream, and oh man, I am so glad I got this one. I really enjoy this one. It says, you know, it has the pictures of the chocolate chips, and I don't know if I really get chocolate chip out of it, but I definitely get like a nice rich butter cookie, you know, nice butter sugary cookie. I really enjoyed this one, and I used it as a buffer candle because when I got it, I was like, oh my God, it's not going to throw, you know, I was just like, oh, whatever. But every time I went to light it or check on it, I'd get this beautiful whiff of this buttery cookie fragrance. So I liked it enough. I did order some more. So I really like this one. This one is mostly available online. You may not be able to find it in your stores, but if you're interested in this kind of scent, check it out. Beautiful burn. Okay, I did all these. Okay, we're getting down to the end here. Bath and Body Works. These candles need no explanation. Anybody who's familiar with Bath and Body Works knows about them. Pumpkin Sugar Donut, fabulous. Absolutely loved it. Cinnamon Sugar Donut. I actually have another one going on right now that's probably going to get done this weekend. So I probably could technically include that one in my empties. Had some issues near the end here with the wicks, but for the most part, I had no problems with it. Threw great, smelled great. Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow. I think these were my first two that I had. Same thing when the wick started to die. You see what happened there, but I mean, it was at the end. No big deal. This one did really good. This one, you know, I didn't like as much as I thought. I really liked the scent on the cold throw, but while it was burning, it kind of got that burnt kerosene smell that, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I was a little bit disappointed in that because I really would have liked to have smelled, you know, the vanilla pumpkin marshmallow and not burnt kerosene. But it wasn't horrible, but I hope my other ones do better because I do have more. And then last but not least are the giant centerpiece pumpkins from Goose Creek. And yeah, these babies sooted. And I have to say, I got to be fair, they did not soot until they neared the end. And I was really good keeping my wicks really short. I mean, on these candles, I really trimmed the wicks like down to the nub. And I had no problems doing that until I neared the end. And then, I don't know, I was either trimming my wicks too short or it was maybe because it was near the end. But for some reason, I was starting to have problems with the wicks lighting. So then I stopped trimming them as much. I had the wicks grow longer. And then what happened was soot. So, you know, my advice to you, if you guys have these pumpkins, just trim your wicks as short as you possibly can to avoid the soot issue, because I don't like soot. It makes the jars look ugly and it's not good for the air and the environment. So, you know, shame on me. I probably should have just kept the wick short or stopped burning it once it got to that point. But there you have it. That is my empties for the month of January. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed day. Just a little PS, I forgot to tell you what these were. This one here is the Pumpkin Toasty Toddy. And, you know, it did really good. It burned all the way down. Had a pretty decent throw. And, you know, I would get it again. In fact, I think I did get it again. This one was the Pumpkin Spice Muffin. This one had a really light throw. And I would not get this one again. And as you can see, it's not quite done. I probably could burn it some more, but like I said, I'm getting ready to throw these. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to throw these ones out in the trash, so I might save the pumpkins. But anyway, I'm done with the scent. I want to get something new started tonight, so I am saying bye-bye to Pumpkin Spice Muffin. I thought the throw on this was really light. I didn't really get a good sense of the scent itself until it got near the end, and then the oil started coming out, and I could smell it a lot better. But it was nice. It was pleasant, but not my favorite. Like I said, I probably want to get in. Okay, gotta go. Bye.